Did you know that silkworms are not actually worms? They're the larvae of the silk moth, and their scientific name is Bombyx mori. These little creatures have been cultivated for thousands of years, primarily for their ability to produce silk, a process that has fascinated humans since ancient times. In fact, the art of silk production dates back to around 2700 BC in China, where it was so valuable that it was often reserved for royalty. Silkworms are incredibly specialized. They feed almost exclusively on mulberry leaves, which is quite a picky diet for such a small creature. In just a few weeks, they can grow from a tiny egg into a full-grown larva, reaching up to 3 inches in length. That's a remarkable transformation. Once they're ready to pupate, they spin a cocoon made of silk fibers, which can be up to a mile long when unwound. Imagine that. A single cocoon can yield about 1,000 to 3,000 feet of silk thread. What's even more fascinating is the process of silk production itself. When the silkworm spins its cocoon, it secretes a protein that hardens into silk. This silk is made up of fibroin, a protein that is incredibly strong and lightweight. In fact, silk is often compared to steel in terms of tensile strength. It's no wonder that silk has been prized for its luxurious feel and durability throughout history. Now, here's a fun twist. Silkworms are not just about silk. They play a significant role in the ecosystem. Their droppings, known as frass, are rich in nutrients and can be used as fertilizer. Plus, they are a food source for various birds and other animals. In some cultures, silkworms are even considered a delicacy. In countries like China and Korea, you can find dishes made from silkworm larvae, which are packed with protein and have a unique flavor. Another interesting fact is that silkworms undergo a complete metamorphosis. After spinning their cocoons, they enter a pupal stage where they transform into moths. This is where it gets a bit sad for the silkworms. To harvest the silk, the cocoons are typically boiled, which kills the pupae inside. However, some farmers allow the moths to emerge, which can lead to a new generation of silkworms. This practice is becoming more popular among those who prioritize ethical silk production. Silkworms also have a fascinating way of communicating. They can produce sounds by rubbing their wings together, a behavior known as stridulation. This is thought to be a way to attract mates or warn off predators. It's a reminder that even the smallest creatures have their own forms of expression. So, the next time you slip into a silk garment or admire a silk scarf, remember the incredible journey that silkworms undertake to bring that luxury to life. From their unique diet to their role in the ecosystem, these little larvae are truly remarkable. They remind us of the intricate connections in nature and the fascinating processes that bring us the things we often take for granted.